Why we need A Nightmare Before Christmas 2? I'm just gonna get right into it. Alright, so first of all, the plot I think was really special. It's definitely very unique. My favorite character is definitely Sally. I feel like if it wasn't for her, the plot would not be what it was, because the kids didn't listen to Jack when he told them not to bring Santa Claus to Oogie Boogie.
What are you doing here?
Jack sent for us.
Specifically?
By name. Look.
Shock.
Barrel.
Jack! It's Boogie's boys!
Ah, Halloween's finest trick-or-treaters. The job I have for you is top secret. It requires craft, cunning, mischief.
And we thought you didn't like us, Jack.
Absolutely no one is to know about it, not a soul. Now. And one more thing. Leave that no-account Oogie Boogie out of this!
Whatever you say, Jack.
Of course, Jack.
Wouldn't dream of it, Jack.
Don't do this! Naughty children never get any presents!
I think he might be too big.
No, he's not. If he can go down a chimney, he can get down here.
Oh, I'm really scared! So you're the one everybody's talking about!
And because they didn't listen, that's why Sally had to go save Santa Claus. I really like the plot, the songs, and the characters are really cool in my opinion. I think a lot of fans can agree as well. And honestly, after the movie, I just want to see what's next, because Jack finally realized that Sally's the one for him, and that was such a beautiful scene. And honestly, to me, kind of a cliffhanger, because now I want to see what's next. I want to see them have a child. I want to see them have a life together. And I want to see the town grow old. I don't know if zombies get older. I don't know if they age, but I just want to see the town again. And I definitely want a part 2, just like a lot of people. And Sally's creator made himself a wife, so I want to see how she's doing too. Also, what's special about The Nightmare Before Christmas is obviously Tim Burton's art style. And I really like the stop motion animation. I think it's really cool. And the character designs are really unique. And one of my favorite character designs is obviously not only Jack, but even the background characters. I really like Lock, Shock, and Barrel's designs, the 3 little kids. And I really like Oogie Boogie's design and the fact that when Jack ripped him open, all the bugs came out and we were able to see what's really underneath Oogie Boogie's costume.
How dare you treat my friends so shamefully! Now look what you've done! My bugs! My bugs!
Which was cool. And the fact that he died is I don't know if that's cool, but it was just interesting, I guess. I really like Lock, Shock, and Barrel. I think it's really interesting how their characters are Halloween costumes, but they're also wearing Halloween costumes. Like Lock, for example, he already looks like a demon without the mask, but when he puts the mask on, it's like, I don't know, it's just really interesting how their designs are they're already what they're dressing up as, but then they enhance themselves. And even though Shock is, she looks kind of creepy, I think that she's really cute because she's like a little kid dressing up as a witch, and I just think that she's really cute as well. And this is one of the reasons why I really want a part 2 to The Nightmare Before Christmas, because like I said, I want to see these characters grow up. I want to see them have a life. What are they doing after this? Because we know that they celebrate Halloween every year. They have a big Halloween fest with the Pumpkin King. But what more do they do after that? That's what I'm trying to find out, and so are the fans. I know that the main holidays in this movie are Christmas and Halloween, but I want to see what's behind all the other holiday trees. That Easter tree looked really interesting. And what's behind the Thanksgiving one? What do they have a bunch of turkeys and cornucopias around? I want to see what's in there. Or maybe Another theory that could possibly happen is if they were to make a part 2, they have all the holiday trees come together, like all the people that live there come out and go to each different holidays. I think that'll be a real sight to see. One interesting thing about this movie is that theoretically Dr. Finkelstein can make his own kids just like how he made his wife in the lab. Jewel, I think her name is. And he could start a whole family from making them in the lab. I think that'll be so cool to see. It's understandable why Tim Burton doesn't want to make a part 2 because look at a whole lot of movies. For example, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, how many remakes have they had? And it's not even about the remakes. Just adding a part 2 to a movie can, I think, make or break the entire franchise because it really shows your values, all from a part 2 of something. So I think that Tim Burton's just obviously playing it safe, and I can respect that because you don't want to ruin something that you've created from, from making a crappy part 2 and then disappointing the fans after such a great movie. Because if I was Tim Burton, I'd honestly kind of probably do the same, especially if I can't think of an amazing storyline after the first one, because the first one was amazing. So we can all want a part 2 all we want, but just imagine being Tim Burton. Would you want to sacrifice possibly ruining The Nightmare Before Christmas's name all for the sake of a part 2 because the fans want it, or would you want to keep it special? I'd probably want to keep it special, especially if I can't think of a good storyline either. So yeah, guys, that's kind of it for this video. I just want to explain like why we need a part 2, but also honestly we kind of don't because the part 1 was really amazing. So yeah, that's the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the speed paint as well. The speed paint took a couple of days, but it was really fun. Peace out, YouTube.